Hello students, Miss Diane here. I'd like to introduce to you this symbol here. It's called the bass clef. And here is how we write the word bass. I know it looks like bass, but it's called bass clef. Did you know that there is a kind of fish called a bass? So here's my little fish over here. Okay, give him some scales. And here's a fish hook coming down. Okay, and hopefully he doesn't take a bite on that fish hook, otherwise he'll get caught. All right, so this is the bass clef. Kind of looks like a backwards C maybe, but it also has these two dots. Those are pretty important. Okay, so I want to tell you about how we identify notes in the bass clef, which by the way is usually used for left-hand notes that are lower on the piano. So just like with the treble clef, we have some tricks for remembering the bass clef. So I would like to give you two really simple ones. Okay, so first of all, see this part of the bass clef symbol? Doesn't it kind of look like a note? Okay, that note is here on the fourth line, and the fourth line is the F line, because the bass clef used to be called the F clef. You might wonder why it was called the F clef. Well, it's pretty hard to see this now, but this symbol used to look more like a fancy letter F. It doesn't really look like an F at all anymore. But if you can remember bass clef, F clef, you can find F right here on this big dot on the side. And then these two dots are on each side of the F line. Okay, so there's one trick you can use. There's another one we can use though. You might remember that for the treble clef we used treble in this space, spell the word face. So I want to talk about the spaces of the bass clef. All right, so here's my rhyme. Space in the bass, not bass. All cows eat, what do you think they eat? It rhymes with bass. Grass. All cows eat grass. A, C, E, G. Now we have a way to remember the spaces in the bass clef, and we also have this home note of F in the bass clef. Okay, so this can get you started on identifying notes in the bass clef. Just remember, space in the bass, not bass. All cows eat grass. Thanks for watching.